All right, today I'm going to talk about something that I go through all the time, and it is panic attacks and anxiety attacks. I'm going to tell you what to do for about 3 weeks, and I haven't really had any since. So I did it. I watched a whole bunch of videos and do nothing, just breathe, just act like it's not happening. But if you're in the middle of a panic attack and you have them, that's nearly impossible because you think you're going to die and you're going to have a heart attack and you're going to pass out. And some people it goes all day long. I started to get that for a while too. I could tell from the minute I wake up that something is off and that I know I'm going to roll into one at some point during the day. I always feel, you just feel off, like you know. So here's what I did. I ordered me some Himalayan pink salt online. This is, I think, a 5-pound bag. And I got it really coarse, really, not coarse, but what's the other word? It's very, as you could tell, sandy mix. I don't get you could get the ones that are like rocks, but, whatever. I guess it's the same thing. I just feel fine that this works better. Anyway, so you get a glass, preferably, jug. Now this is a liter, I believe. 64 ounces, I don't know. Somebody who knows math. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you can put any spring water, because all these foods that we're having, that they're making us eat. I don't even eat chicken anymore. It's been years now since the time I went to, I think it was Winn-Dixie. And it was so chewy, I knew it wasn't even chicken. I don't know what it is, but they're processing it, reprocessing it, and then processing it again to make the extra buck, and you're not getting any nutrients whatsoever out of any of this. Even I tried to give it to my dog, and dogs will eat anything. He looked at that and walked away. I knew it wasn't real. Same for meat, same for almost everything you're buying out there. It is so overly processed that we're no longer getting nutrients that we need. So anyway, Himalayan salt happens to have about 83 minerals in it already. So it's got so many that this is probably why they don't even tell you about it. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill up your glass liter. Take I put 2 teaspoons in to start out, because if you're first time doing it, just start out small. And then you're going to drop it in your water here. Let it sit overnight, the salt water down there. It'll become clear the next day, trust me. It's going to look clear. I got to do another batch, obviously. But so you take any type of water bottle. Like I usually drink this water bottle because it's probably the least likely to kill me. Who knows, but at least it's got the pH levels. I really probably wouldn't do it with that one because it's already, it's already got a lot of levels. But if you buy this cheap stuff like my husband does, and he has gout, by the way, and I told him it's because of the water, he doesn't believe me. But if you buy this $2.99 for 32 bottles of water, that should tell you something, that there's something not right. Anyhow, so what you would do is just pop open your little bottle. I'll do it. Pour out a little, because you want a little room for your good water. Now you got the alive water that's in here. This has already been sitting overnight. So I'm going to pour just a little. It doesn't have to be a lot. Put that back on. Now you're going to taste a little bit of salt too. Don't worry about that. You will taste like, wow, this tastes salty, but you're going to realize real quick, like when you drink these kind of cheap waters, that you're always thirsty no matter how many you drink. You're just constantly thirsty for more. It's because there's zero minerals in here, and then God knows what else they got in there. But anyway, you're going to taste a little bit of salt taste, but that's okay. And you're going to find that you're going to need less and less of this because it's actually getting into your cells, all these minerals. It's all coming from that, which no one's going to tell you. Because I've never even heard of Himalayan pink salt, actually, to be honest with you. I've been doing it for like, I should be doing it every day, and I do it now for like every other day. But I'm telling you, the panic attacks, I got other issues like abdominal issues stuff, like constipation issues, any kind of things you got wrong with you. So you need all these minerals because it is coming from the sea, and it's got everything that they're taking out of the food. So people drink water. A lot of people drink this. So just gonna add a little bit in there. First of all, you want to fill your jug, really a half a gallon. I think this is a half a gallon. Make sure it's glass. You don't really want plastic. Fill it up. Put in the 2 teaspoons of the Himalayan salt. Let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. Next day, you got live water. And then you can add it to your little cheap waters. You can add it to this. I mean, I really don't because I guess I probably should. A little smidge of it. Why not? And my husband noticed, because he's got gout, and I'm sure it's because of the water. They're all acidic, super acidic. Like when you test this, I bet if you tested this water for pH, it's probably like a soda. So anyway, I would try that if I were you, because that's what I was suffering from, and it seemed to help a lot.